Welcome, and as you can see, the MLB first year player draft has taken place. We drafted Juan Dominguez with the first pick. He has the potential of 77. He right now is at a 54 overall. We are hoping that, given some time, he will make a we're hoping that he'll make a run for himself. Uh, uh, honestly, I was honestly when I drafted him, I was looking for some. I was looking and hoping for somebody that could step in and take over for Trevor Story. Um, uh, I think if I'd had a higher draft pick, that might have been a little bit more of a little bit more of a what you want to call it, a little bit easier to do, but it did not happen. So we're we are where we are, and that's okay. Also, as you can see, we made some other draft picks as well. We stockpiled on some pitchers. We stockpiled on a couple of pitchers. We ended up drafting three. Uh, there's one which I haven't gotten to yet. I haven't shown his overall yet that I am looking forward to seeing where he goes. And then there is another player that is in this draft that was drafted that honestly he's already exceeded his potential, and well, when you see his stats you'll understand why. He's gonna probably he's probably gonna start in double A and spend the year in double A his uh, trying to get his stuff up because I don't want to miss on this one. Home. Okay, and we're back. The next one that we drafted was starting pitcher Jamie Urban. He is a 59 overall with an 82 potential. His stamina is at 59, or yeah, 59 right now. He's more than likely going to be A ball or double A. It's a lot of these guys are going to end up more than likely being project guys because of how uh, where they're at. But this was known coming into it that I was going to have projects. As for the next guy that was drafted, that would be Matt Nevar. Another starting pitcher, 60 overall, potential at 74. He's going to be something. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes. I'm thinking double A. I'm thinking double A for a year just because he's 20. You know, maybe you get him some seasoning. As you can see, there are a couple of guys on the roster that are 18. They might sit in the A ball next year. They may go to double A. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting thing. The last guy on the list, you can see Brian Song. Honestly, he's got me, him, and then the next guy that we're about to talk about, they've got me, those two have got me wondering what we're going to do. And you'll see. The next guy is Ernest Lambert, center field. The first two things that stick out: 97 speed, 95 stealing. He is going to be an excellent base wiper. He is going to be an excellent pinch runner. We do need to get his arm, his fielding up, his hitting. But with him, he's got speed. He is going to... I'm planning on having him in double A and just letting him use the year in double A to get better. That is my plan. Hopefully it works. I mean, you know, there's that whole thing of, you know, tell God you have a plan and God just laughs at you. So you never know. I mean, a lot of this could change depending on what I can get for Ian Desmond and Trevor Story, and that's, you know, definitely going to be an interesting ticket to see what I can get for those two. So let's see here. The next guy on the list that was drafted is Tommy Simmons. He's a first baseman, 18 years old. He's a switch hitter. Already comes in with really good contact against lefties. Sits at 73. His vision's at 77. The fact that he is 18, I want to see if maybe I can get away with getting him in a double A and seeing what happens, because because of how he is. I think if we can get lucky, catch lightning in a bottle, maybe he gets up into triple A after a year. You know, um, I would love to. I would love to hope that maybe by the age of 21, that he's either on the major league roster in his first season, or he's got close to a year, if not a year of time, a year of service time by the time he hits 21. That's my hope. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but again, that's my hope. The next guy that we drafted was Graham Laughlin. He's got decent contact numbers right now. 75 contact, 70 contact, righty and lefty. His speed's at 73. He's potential of an 83. He's sitting in a 64. So, again, comes along nicely. We'll see what happens. Now, another guy that I'm looking forward to is the last guy here on the draft board, the left-handed pitcher, Brian Song. Right now, he's sitting at a 55 overall. That stamina is at 85. The velocity is at 83. His potential being 87. I'm hoping if things go well, maybe he'll start Double A. Basically, I'm hoping that the majority of these guys can hit the Double A level and hit the ground running, especially Ernest Lambert, if he can literally hit the ground running, and get shot up to AAA. That's the plan. I mean, it kind of just, I'm hopeful. Let's just put it that way. I'm very hopeful, because I mean, and you see what we have on our roster for center fielders. I mean, he'd basically slide in right where Ian Desmond is. He'd be right behind Chris Owings, right behind Jonathan Daza, and right behind Ronald Tapia. he'd be in front of Daniel Montano, because frankly he's a 53, but I mean, kid's 21 years old, so you know, it's good hoping. Honestly, I went through this draft. I was looking at guys that had ETAs that said 2022. I was trying to, not necessarily trying to hit on people that that could make it, but hit on the hope that I could get people that could make it. Dominguez, being a 54, as a shortstop, I'm not gonna lie, that hurts. That hurts, honestly, because after Trevor Story, honestly, we've got nothing. I mean, we've got no one to how should I put this? No one that I really trust. I mean, Ryan Vidal, I trust. I mean, he's 20, he's 67 overall, and Mateo Gil would be another one. But I mean, that's about it. But I mean, I need to be able to hit on the major league level, and I'm just not sure if that's going to be possible. Juan Dominguez may end up being a project that works out. I'm hopeful that he works out, because it would suck if my first round pick ends up being a bust. But we will see. Again, honestly, to me, Jewel, Steele, however you want to call it, of the draft, Ernest Lambert, 97 speed, 95 stealing, 71 vision, a 70 overall, plays center field. We get, if and when his defensive attributes go up, man, he is going to be one of those. I could see him I could honestly, I could see him, because since he's sitting at 70, if inside of, because he's 21, if inside by the time he turns 24, I could see him being our top rated center fielder, period. I could just see him being that guy. I mean, unless we, make it big and we get lucky and get someone signed, but at least as far as from our system, I think he would be. I think he'd be the highest one we could get our hands on. So that's my hope, is that it works out. So that takes care of the coverage for the draft. We've already got our picks signed. So we've already got our picks signed. We did. We won this game 3-2. Chichi Gonzalez came in, worked 5 innings. So we've got a win. Let me do a quick little look at the box score for you. And then last man I had come in, I had Diaz pinch hit for Chichi, and he ended up driving in the winning run. And man, it was awesome. We picked up that win 3-2, and then the day before the draft, we picked up the win 6-4. Ben Bowden gets the save. Brett Martin takes the loss. Last game of this series is going to be John Gray against, I can't even pronounce this kid's name. So hopefully we'll win this game, take 3, and then go on against Oakland and start making some headway. But I just wanted to drop this video and kind of cover where the draft picks, what's up with the draft picks, and see where they are. So we will see we'll see what the future looks like with the draft picks as we go forward. And until next time, we will see you here with the Colorado Rockies on MLB The Show 21. Okay, so we're back, and we have been as you can see on the screen, we have been sent an offer from the Milwaukee Brewers, a straight-up pitcher trade. John Gray for Josh Lindblom. After looking it over for a little bit, we have decided that we are going to take the trade, and we're going to add Lindblom to the rotation. We're going to send John Gray on his way, and yeah, we're just going to send John Gray on his way, and we're going to put Lindblom. Lindblom will be in the rotation. He will take over the number 2 slot behind. He'll take over the number 2 slot. Oh, they sent down Antonio Sanzella to AAA. I don't know why they would do that. So, yeah, so I wanted to get that in real quick. That was not something I was expecting. I was starting to move a little bit forward, and that trade offer just popped up. I took a look at it, and after taking a look at it, I couldn't say no. So yeah. So looks like we've made some moves for the rotation. John Gray is being sent to Milwaukee. We will see the Milwaukee Brewers on the 17th of June through the 20th, and then we will see them again on the 25th through the 27th. So John Gray will probably have at least one chance against his former team. So we will see how that goes when that comes around. So until then, this is it. Like I said, I just wanted to give a quick update on that trade that we were able to pull off for the pitcher swap, basically, from Lindblom and John Gray. So we will see how that goes. And of course, the first game that John Gray is in against his former team, we will bring that to you. Until next time, we will see you with another one.